What's up, guys? It's Looney TNT. How are we doing today? Yesterday was my birthday. I am now a 39-year-old RuneScaper. Fat, balding. Dang. It just is what it is. But being real, it was my birthday. We are 39 years old. Next year, we will hit level 40. Guys, level 40. Is that crazy? Now, the Looney is never going to hit level 99, unfortunately. We have some 99s in the game, but we will never hit that elusive 99 in real life. But that said, I thought it would be kind of fun to make a few goals and see if we could maybe achieve these this year. Some are like goals that I've always set that I never accomplish. And then some goals are kind of, some fun goals and things. Non-RuneScape related goals too. Because the RuneScape goals, they're just, it's a game. I like to play it, but real life, I would like to achieve certain things. So, first goal, which I think this is the goal for all of us, right? Lose a little bit of weight. I'd love to roll into the 40s at like 170. Right now, this morning, I weighed in. I was 229, and I was like, "What happened?" The fat Looney TNT incoming, but yeah, I would love to. I would love to work on that and dedicate a little bit more time to that. And it just all it is laziness. That's really what it is. Sometimes I get home from work and I'm tired and I'm like, well, what's easiest to grab? Maybe stop and get some fast food before you get home and then eat some food and then sit down and shower. And then, just kind of do whatever because you're tired the rest of the day. And I need to fix that. That's something that I need to deal with and get under control. Because I don't know how easy it is. Like, I talk to a lot of people. And what they say is once you hit 40... everything's harder. And I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, well, and now that I'm getting older and I'm feeling like different injuries come up and I'm like, okay, I think they're right. Once we hit a certain age, things are going to be more difficult. And I would love to fix these things before they become a giant problem. So, and listen, they're a giant problem right now, but I would love to drop to about 170. And I guess we'll do an update video next year and see where we're at. Another fun goal, I would love to compete in a regional tournament in Pokemon. That would be awesome if I could do that this year. I would love to try, and we will definitely see what happens. Unfortunately, I don't know the schedule of them, and I will have to travel to them. So we will. Dude, it would be awesome. I'd love to do that. I've been playing a lot of the Pokemon card game and I've been really enjoying it. It's been something that it takes away a lot of stress. You go in there and you hang out with some friends, and I've made friends there, and we just we get to talk IRL, and we have like Pokemon is a similar interest, and it's nice. So I would love to be able to compete at a regional tournament, and we'll see exactly how that goes. I'm not a good player, but it would still be fun to just go and experience, So that would definitely be a goal. I do want to, and this is, I guess it's kind of weight related, I guess. I kind of want to get a little healthier with my breathing. So my lungs have never really recovered from when I got sick with that stuff that was going around the world, and after that I've had issues with my breathing, and I've never really worked through and just burned my lungs out to improve my breathing. Like sometimes I'm just like I get winded really fast, and listen, that's being overweight, right? But it's something different, and I can't explain it. But I feel I could definitely work through it if I just went out and just worked hard and burned those lungs out, and I think I can do it. So that's gonna be one of my goals. Also, I'm gonna try to do that. Um, I would love to skateboard more this year too, and I don't want to get really good at skateboarding. What I want to do is I just want to go roll around and experience it and have some fun with it. I don't need to be doing a bunch of kick flips or anything like that. I'm getting a little older, and I'm afraid to get injured. And I know that sounds weird, but I just don't want to be trying a stupid trick and all of a sudden I fall back and break my wrist or something like that. Like I said, I'm getting a little older, so I need to take care of my body a little bit more, and I would hate to do that, but I would love to skate a little bit more. And I guess one more goal, so we can always add on. One more goal is I would love to hit 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. I would love to do that. We are currently are we at like 4,000 or something like that? Or are we at 5? I should probably check. Let me check real quick. I don't even know. I know it's not 6,000. I know my WoW channel's at like 8,000, and I'm like, dude, we can get 6,000 on the RuneScape channel for sure, man. Let me look. View channel. Yeah, we're at 5,380. So if we can gain, roughly about 700-ish, a little bit less than that, we can achieve 6,000. So that would be a super cool goal that we can do. I would love to be able to try, and accomplish something like that. That'd be super fun. So, yeah, man, we're out here. We're figuring some stuff out. 39. Will I reach 40? I think I will. Unless something tragic happens or something, I think we will. Obviously the body is not in the best shape, but I feel we can make it. I don't think I have any big health things that are coming up, and like I said, who knows? We never know what's in the future, but if we can keep on pushing, that'd be amazing. Will I get a 200 mil by the time that I reach my max level? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that said, guys, it was a fun birthday. I got to actually I went out and got to do a Pokemon tournament. Actually it was just a little like a league, not a league. It was I forget what they call it. Let me look. Actually, what was yesterday? It was a standard tournament, so we didn't have to have a deck list or anything. On the 26th, though, it's a league challenge. So we're gonna need a deck list. So, and I did pretty well. I went 3-1, so I won 3 games, lost 1, which was pretty impressive for me because usually I lose all of them. But we did pretty good on that, and it was fun. And then I went and spent some time with my wife and kids, and then we had promotions for our business, and so I had to go to work. But hey, listen, it's. Once you get old, it doesn't matter. You don't get time off, right? You just got to do what you got to do. And went to work, and that was fun. Got to see a lot of old faces that I haven't seen in a while. The Anytime Promotions is coming up. We get to see all the old guys, and it's like, dude, what's up? So it was nice to see those guys. And it was a good day. It was a good day. I got to get some cool gifts and stuff. Usually when you get older, you don't get too many gifts, but my wife got me some Pokemon cards, and my daughter got me some Arizona iced teas, because I'm always drinking the Arizona iced teas. I'm gonna try to drink one Arizona iced tea a day, and try to not drink as many, right? But so that should last me. She got me a 12-pack, so I was like, dude, let's go. And she got me some beef jerky, which is already eaten, and some Reese's Pieces, which was already eaten too. I ate that last night. But and then my other sister and my friend, they got me jacket. It was like a Cowboys jacket, dude. It's so legit. And and my mom got me some Dallas Cowboy like things you put on some Crocs or something. She's like, I don't know if you got Crocs. I'm like, no, I don't wear Crocs, but I was like, they're cool anyway, And my daughter, she made me a card, and my all my kids, they signed it, and they put like pictures on it and stuff. It was really, really nice. And if I'm forgetting anything, I apologize if anybody's watching this and like, hey, I got you something too. Listen, I forget, right? I'm getting forgetful in my old age. But yeah, that's about it. So there's some goals, and I'll have to rewatch this to see how my goals are playing out. I'm curious to see how we do this year. Last year of really it's either I get in shape this year or I'm fat the rest of my life. That's honestly how it's going to be right now. Once I hit the 40s, I think it's going to be very difficult to start losing some weight. And if I can't dedicate myself this year, I don't think I'll ever dedicate myself. So, hey, we're going to find out. What do you guys think? Can Looney TNT achieve some of his goals? Will he fail them all? Will he never organize his bank? Hey, we did get the Questscape though. That was pretty impressive. So, I guess we're going to find out what we do this year. I'm excited to see. And we'll find out. And like always, anything goes good with a Dragon Med.